Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV. Let's jump right in. Jason Tatum has been a part of the 2K family since his rookie year.
Absolutely, and he's proven to be one of the best young players in the NBA.
And I sat down with him behind the scenes at the commercial shoot for 2K20. Let's take a look.
And with, well, the Oklahoma they bring that physicality. Thank you, David. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And checking out the Thunder, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Harden. Also Chris Paul out there. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, Jokic is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now Caldwell-Pope. James Harden missing on the 3. Here's Harrell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Early part of the season, Brett, did you take a while to get back in the swing of things, or were you ready to go out of the gates?
In order to stay in the NBA, Kevin, no, I could not do that.
Right, yeah.
I could not do that.
You played 14 years.
But I loved coming into training camp being in tip-top shape. It really was something I took a lot of pride in, is that I wanted to be going so that our practices for our coaching staff was something we could get through. Now, I understood the role of other guys on the team where it might take a little while for them to get going, but for my mindset and my confidence in the year, I wanted to make sure that the off-season and the work that I was putting in, because that's where players improved the most, I was going to come into camp ready to go.
And that one misses. The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Now here's Harrell, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Now here is Harden. And the rejection by Harrell. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Harden. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Paul. And finally they hit one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Morant. D right on him. Caldwell-Pope outside. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Paul looking over the floor. Shoots over Morant. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second basket of the night. Paul's gone 2 of 3 from the field. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Morant passes to Harrell over Paul. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Morant. Harrell's got his second bucket.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Harden the pass to Paul. Now Adams. Kicks it to House. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. Pass to Boucher. Passes it to Paul. Another shot. No good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and that one's good. Morant.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Magic trail by 6. And here's Harden. He's coming off a 28-point game against Denver.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul kicks to Adams. Paul outside. Here's Boucher, and they call an illegal screen.
Looking now at some numbers for Montrezl Harrell. A very nice season for him last year. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Now here's Morant. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Now Isaac. Adams defending. They grabbed their own miss. Harrell off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Will it go? It's laid in by Harden.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's Harrell at the elbow. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Morant passes to Harrell. Over House. Second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
High motor, Montrezl Harrell.
Caboclo, he's checked in for Orlando. The Thunder have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Now here's Paul. A 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by Chris Paul. The pass to Jokic inside. Here's Harrell. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 9 points from Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. They'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
There's Harrell. Adams, some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Now Morant. Over to the left wing. Here's Isaac. And Adams sends it back. Paul outside. Pass to Adams. Over Jokic. And that's off the glass and in.
I like to see Steven Adams continue to work on that J on the inside. Sometimes he can get it going.
Pass to Harrell. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. They get it back. Adams' shot is good.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Morant with it. Harrell trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep, really impossible to guard.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with a streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
And the first one drops. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing,
popcorn, right
and
next
the
to it.
popcorn,
Hot
what
dog
else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
It's right there.
nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you've done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel bad.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All
with
a
it?
part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Hernan Gomez down low. He's covered by Zeller.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, here is Knight. Shot from 12, and it's off the back rim, no good. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Caboclo kicks to Ennis. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Moutier. The three hits the three-point bomb. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And Moutier was given all sorts of room there, and he sinks that three like it was nothing.
Here's Thibault, defended by Moutier. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Got a piece of it. with it. Now defended by Moutier. They get it back. A shot by Knight, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Thibault. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans. Knight passes to Wood. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. The Thunder pull it in. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Knight passes to Zeller. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. The Magic trail by 4. And here is Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
The Magic making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Knocked loose. Here's Thibault. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. James Ennis played in Australia, Puerto Rico, the G League. He talked about his NBA journey and his goals.
Just to be a rotation player. I know I got better. I know I worked hard to get here, to stay here, and just be able to knock down the shot and the 3. I want to shoot the ball 40% and above.
And with the importance of the 3 ball nowadays, Greg, a great goal for Ennis.
He possesses length and athleticism on the wing, and if he can reliably knock down the triple, he's a consistent rotation player in this league.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Wood out there with Tyler Zeller. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. Here's Thibault. Back to Zeller. From past the arc. Garland with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Moutier. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one on Caldwell-Pope.
Well, he's an effective two-way player, is Avery Bradley, and he's worked very hard. You remember his early years with the Celtics, just continuing to improve to make sure he has a place in this league.
shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Here's Thibault. For 3, Caldwell Pope hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Zeller. Shots good by Hernan Gomez. And the Magic lead by 1. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Knight with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Here's Caldwell Pope. Bradley with some nice D.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. It's good.
This is where Willie does his best work. As I say, Kevin, he's Willie good inside.
That's right, Brent. Here's Thibault. Back to Zeller. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Ennis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And the Thunder making a change here. Morant's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Boucher is checked in. Pass to Morant. Puts it up from 15. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Garland dishes to Bradley. Connects from three-point range. Bradley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Thibault, the pass to Morant. Here's Thibault. Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Over Zeller. On Gomez down low. He's against Zeller. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Wood. Pass to Morant. Back to Wood. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on John Wall and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Orlando. James Harden comes in for James Ennis. Garland kicks to Harden. Jokic with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Isaac's got his second basket.
And how about Isaac there, making himself a big target. Tough to match up with him in these open floor situations.
Now, here is Harden. He's covered by Isaac. Harden, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. Now, Morant. Now the pass to Isaac. Jokic on top, just 5 on the clock. Here's Knight. He can't get it to go. Bradley with some nice D. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bradley's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Knight passes to Harrell. Now here's Morant, guarded closer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
That's good from Morant. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds, but then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Caboclo comes in for Bradley, and Chris Paul subbed in for Garland.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable, an all-around player with a bright future.
Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. He's no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
This is an area where Chris Paul has been solid every year, always right around 90% from the charity stripe.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Jokic, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Paul, right side. This one for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Isaac. The shot from the low post is good. Isaac's got 6.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. Thibault, the pass to Morant. He kicks it to Harrell. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jokic. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Yeah, Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Isaac.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Daniel House has checked in for the Magic. Thunder on D. Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
Now here's Harrell, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And both free throws good for Harrell. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And that one drops.
Just love to see Chris Paul operate in that area. Slows himself down. Great balance. That's one of his many strengths.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And now a look at James Harden. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 36 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility. Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Here's Caboclo. Pass to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's House. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Morant with it. He hits Jokic top of the key. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he knocks down the first one. Moutier, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Jokic drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here is House. Moutier looking around. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive Orlando. And Adams kicks to House. Second shot opportunity, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Orlando, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And so House nails both of them. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. James Harden, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Morant with it, defended by Moutier. Passes it to Harrell. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Another miss by Orlando. Thunder trailing by 6. Over to the wing. here's Isaac. Defense is right there. And yes, it's good. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
Harrell just being smart with his shot selection there, trying to find ones that are well within his range.
Moutier pass to Harden. Yep, it counts. Harden's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Morant, defended by Moutier. Now here's Morant. A free throw off from Harrell.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow! Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that wraps up the halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Montrezl Harrell. Has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Paul out there with Harden. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's House, and at the 3.
6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
Good on the second free throw. Magic leading by 3. And here is Paul. Fires the 3. But they get it back. Boucher kicks to House. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Adams finds Paul. Here's Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Pass to Jokic. Harrell against Paul. Jokic lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Adams' shot is off.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Here's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harrell. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. And there's the pass to Boucher, and stolen by Harrell. Over in the corner, Isaac. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Harrell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Paul passes to Adams. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here they come. And taken away by Paul. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Caldwell Pope outside. Now Jokic, 11 points in the game. Bounce pass, Isaac. Here's Harrell. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Shots good by Boucher.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Some solid D from Paul. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Harrell. Drops in the layup for 2. Harrell's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Paul kicks to Harden. To the inside, Adams. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And finished up by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Harrell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The Magic making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Bradley. Adams dishes to Garland. Five on the clock. Here's Adams. They get it again. Misses from short range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Over in the corner, Isaac sinks the triple. Isaac's got 7 now in this quarter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Harrell against Hernan Gomez. Right wing. Puts it up. Garland, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. James Harden with the rebound. Got a hand on it. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Passes to Harrell. Over Hernan Gomez. Harrell, that's good. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
He's going to keep coming and coming. Montrezl Harrell, relentless.
Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Outside Bradley. Can they get it? Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's Harrell. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. It's Harden with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen by Garland. A floater, and the rejection by Harrell. That gives them the lead. Harden's got 17 now. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Wood, he's checked in for the Thunder. Orlando also making some changes. Caboclo, he's checked in for Adams. Ennis comes in for Bradley. And it's Moutier in for James Harden. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 16.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
The pass to Moutier. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. It's tipped. Here's Isaac. He's got 13. And it's Morant missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Isaac. Rebound by Ennis. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Caboclo, the pass to Ennis. Moutier with the ball. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Magic lead by 1.
I know they're trying to be physical with Moutier out there, but he's okay with that. Buries it nonetheless.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. .146 left to play in the third. Ennis taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Hernangomez. Caboclo kicks to Hernangomez. No good on that one. Oklahoma City trailing. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Moutier. Basket good.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
There's Garland. Takes it off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Harrell down low. Hernangomez covering. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Up top, Moutier. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Moutier, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Caldwell Pope outside. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got 21 in the game.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
It's deflected. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Thunder leading by just 2. And do not go away as we'll be. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. You've got Morant. Jokic is out there with Wood. Then it's Kentavious, Caldwell Pope, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Caboclo, the pass to Moutier. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Caldwell Pope against Moutier. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Boucher is checked in, and Chris Paul subbed in for Garland. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Isaac. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Moutier against Caldwell Pope. Pope loose. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Wood kicks to Morant. Caldwell Pope against Moutier. Passes it to Isaac. And here's Jokic. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Caldwell Pope against Moutier. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Morant passes to Isaac. It's blocked. To the paint. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got 4 points this quarter.
And Moutier collects himself, sees where he is on the floor, and simply
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Caboclo, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Orlando making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Hernangomez. Daniel House comes in for Caboclo. And it's Harden in for Emmanuel Moutier. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Harden up top. Pass to Adams. 5 to shoot. Back to Harden. Kept alive. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Baseline try, and Adams sends it back. Here is House. He's covered by Isaac. House kicks to Harden. Paul outside. Off target from outside. Thunder have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And that one's good. Morant. Orlando leading. Now here's Harden. The dish to Adams. From deep. And James Harden with the three.
Timeout.
Harden's got 20 points.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Jokic, shot clock at 6. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Thunder now. And here's Morant. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Isaac misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Paul outside. Thunder with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. To the left wing. Paul kicks to Adams. Al Paul. Here's Boucher. He feeds it to Harden. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Morant with it, Adams on him, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Harrell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he can't hit the second. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Paul. Here's Boucher. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Caldwell Pope on the wing, guarded by Harden. Caldwell Pope dishes to Harrell. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by Harden. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And Paul gets it to go in.
For an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Isaac with the ball. There's the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Adams. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harden the pass to Adams. Dishes it to House. Kicks it to Paul. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now here's Morant. Buried from 15 feet out. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Harden dishes to Paul. Over Caldwell Pope, and Orlando again with the bucket.
There's always these nights where Chris Paul tends to get a little bit hungry on the offensive end. We're seeing it play out here.
Pass to Jokic. It's deflected. Tries again. And another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here now the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Down low, Caldwell Pope, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Thunder with the rebound. Harrell's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Isaac passes to Jokic. Now here's Morant, defended by Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Offensive rebound. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Jokic. And right on target. Good. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Ball left side to the inside. Shots good by Boucher.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Now here's Morant, defended by Paul. Here's Morant. The shot misses. Some solid D from Paul. On the wing, Harden. Magic moving the ball around. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
And they get it. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The three from Harden. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Caldwell Pope for three. Buries it from outside.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Montrezl Harrell.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
House. He's covered by Isaac. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Boucher's shot is off. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Now here's Morant, defended by Paul. Jokic kicks to Harrell. Over in the corner, Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. But they'll get another chance.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets him another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.